Wait, when did you call that? No, I understand. Like, I get that, but when did you call it?
Well, I'll tell you what I am going to call.
You.
I'm going to call this being grand finals starting right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, in the winner's final set, like you were commentating, there was such a close set. It was so back and forth. And then Tru going to take it with the clutch fairs, but let's see if the same thing's going to happen this time.
Yeah, it took a bit for Tru to get like the full confidence in his edge guarding, especially venturing off stage as opposed to going for ledge trapping against Ryu. But once he was finding those strings, especially on Smashville, he was taking Pixl stocks very convincingly, very early. Oh, very nice. He was just faded back just at the right time to punish the jumping approach by Pixl.
Oh, going to catch him on a full focus. Shulk doesn't have really any multi-hits in the air, except for that up air where that's hard to land, and then just jabs and a down smash.
And I think like the down air as well also maybe has.
Oh, yeah, you're right, down air.
But yeah, those are not your ideal poking tools, right?
Oh,
like,
good two-frame coming in on the fair and going to catch the air dodge.
Being able to find the next air slash, that's also not going to do it, but another Tatsu.
Oh, he just didn't even press a button.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tru4 is so good at that. He'll just edge guard with your up B, and he'll hit you so many times. He is a monster when he comes to edge guarding.
And it looks like he right now has such a good sense of when Pixl is looking to air dodge and like waiting for it, and when he knows Pixl is expecting an air dodge bait, so he just goes in and throws in the forward air immediately. Very good edge guard sense. Oh, finding just the up tilt sharking on the Smashville platform, and now just, again, disengaging, using that Buster Monado. Now going for shield, looking to try to survive in these situations if the worst does happen to him.
Shield Monado seems like such a clutch thing to do when dealing with Ryu. Like, well, that Ryu's at 150 and I'm at 60. I'm not trying to deal with that right now. I'm going to go ahead and make it like he doesn't have rage.
And one of the nice things, and we're seeing Tru4, yeah, bringing out the jump Monado, leveraging mobility so that the shield can come back online, and then he can go back to that too to make sure he gets as much life, as much value out of the stock as he can.
So off the top of my head while we're talking about this, I feel like in the neutral, during the early game, Ryu will have an advantage. He just gets one hit and he takes it so far. And then Shulk will just kind of start getting his feels for what he needs to do, and then he'll just kind of start camping him out so he doesn't get really rage killed a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Wanting to just keep,
oh,
at Monado's length. Waiting. Oh, Pixl not giving him anything.
The air dodge. That's so smart.
We're looking to try to catch that landing. Pixl makes it back on ground, but not for long. That up tilt immediately catching his jump.
These Monado cancels are looking really clean from Tru4. Forward throw. Oh, the DI was a little suspect, actually.
Oh, just
there.
Yeah.
Gonna take it off. Yeah, Smash Monado not gonna help you there.
Yeah, Smash Monado only gonna hurt you.
Oh, we're going straight to Smash. Yeah, I'm finishing this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm done. We're done.
Yeah. You're going to try, like, even if you don't disengage, my fair is so big it will probably still scratch you, and if I do correctly call out your roll back, you're definitely dead.
Yeah, definitely. That was the most worth time to go for Smash Monado. Like, you're going to take a lot of knockback, but not a lot of damage, so Ryu's not going to be able to do his truck hitting combos.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that is, I mentioned this in the winner set, like, Smash as a thing to do when on a fresh stock as Shulk is just win-win, right? Like, you're either going to take your opponent's stock immediately if you win neutral, or if they win neutral, they're not going to get to do their bread and butters because you're flying too far away.
Yeah. So it seems like Tru4 has really kind of gotten the download on Pixl. Like, that was such a much better game than when the first time they fought in winners finals.
I mean, he definitely has that confidence now. Like, he's leaping off stage every single time he manages to get Pixl off the ground. And he's been able to convert these into really scary situations.
Definitely. Yeah, but let's see if Pixl's going to be able to make any adjustments. So, game 2 going to go to FD, interestingly. Wondering what the thought process on this for Pixl is going to be. I guess more space to run around and do your focus cancels, but I'm not sure.
I think one of the big things here is that it is also just a stage with wider blast zones, right? And that is going to do him some favors just by itself.
We're going for the up B again, not going to hit it this time. Yeah, I think once Pixl stops giving Tru4 these air dodges, he's going to be finding his way back to stage a lot easier.
Oh, I thought he could.
I feel like he could have gotten maybe an F smash off that.
Backing off right there, finding the up tilt immediately. That was a really nice bait on the shield.
That was a really good call out from Tru.
He's just taking his time now. He's keeping these nairs, keeping them falling on Pixl's head and making it so hard. I mean, like, we saw a glimpse of how good Tru4's sense of Pixl's offense was last game, right? Where he power shielded a focus punch and then the dash attack right afterwards.
Yeah, that was really good.
And it's just like, that shows that he has an extreme sense of how his opponent's pressure game is at right now.
Tru4 with a pretty comfortable lead still.
That is one thing I do really like that Pixl is bringing out, is in a lot of these landing hits on shield, a lot of these block hits that he's getting, he'll just drop shield and go immediately into down smash because it's such a wide sweep with his leg and it comes out like frame 6.
Yeah, it's super fast, but up B gonna come out.
Yeah, gonna even out these stocks. Tru4 though, not dissuaded at all, still sticking to the same game plan that brought him success in the previous game.
Yeah, but a quick fair in the back air gonna do quick 30, even it up immediately.
Just leading on these back airs, hoping to get. I mean, look at how much damage these back airs do in Monado. It's some really meaty damage.
Yeah, it's like basically a Ryu level.
Yeah, he gets Ryu aerials for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's still worth. Double fair gonna come in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely, that's all he needed.
That's just such a hard position to be in. You don't want to DI in because you could get hit again. But then if you DI away, then you can catch you on the DI mix-up.
Yeah.
Especially in jump. Like, there's just nothing really you can do about that. And he just got caught again.
It's such a scary spot. And, like, at worst, like, say it drops, like, well, Shulk's going to make his way back, and then you have to make it back probably slower than Shulk is. And then you're going to have to deal with, like, an edge mix-up again, and you still have to claw your way back from that situation. Very, very scary stuff. Pixl running it straight back to FD. No hesitation, too, even though this is, like, he's out of games to give now for this set.
Yeah, he's on his tournament start right now. He's going to have to pull something out. But, you know, he did it last time.
Oh, yes.
So.
Really made it count against AC. Another very strong power shield in the down smash, just getting the immediate damage that is handed to him.
Oh, wow, that back did so much, especially with Shulk and Buster.
Yeah. Ooh, good repel on the focus dash right there. Tru4, though, not being able to escape that corner. Pixl catches the roll.
Surviving by the skin of his teeth. Still a lot of damage for Tru4, and he still has to answer back, and he just does it.
Calling out, no air dodge, no nothing. Pixl knowing, like, Tru4 is not scared of anything right now. I'm going to teach him he should be.
He got to put a little low for the dodge. He's like, oh, this is for edge guarding me for the past, like, 5 games. Like,
we're going to start paying that debt back. Oh, very good focus. Eating the forward air first and then getting the dash out as well. Pixl really making this game count. Like you said, it's like losers finals. Like Pixl just needed those first 2 games and looking like a completely different Ryu now.
Yeah, something in him activated.
Oh, spot dodging that time, getting away from that situation, and still, just the fact that he's able to find landing punishes on these aerials is doing him so much.
Yeah, right now Pixl's movement looking a lot more crisp. He seems like he's kind of gotten an understanding for Tru4. Maybe that's his power-up.
And there he is, the same trick twice.
Literally the same place on that down air. And Pixl with a commanding 2-stock. Yeah, he's here to play. He's not done.
Ooh, that was very spicy. Those 2 spikes were really, really perfectly placed.
Yeah, those are, like, I want to, like, go back later and watch the VODs and, like, put them side by side to see how close to each other. Because I feel like that was the exact
You could
same.
probably do, like, a super layer of having both Shulks,
yeah,
but
do
only
a
one Ryu, and, like, it'll just do the same frames and hit them both at the same moment.
Yeah, just go and layer that. So, looks like Tru4 can choose Smashville.
I mean, he saw so much success here game 1, and because we do modify DSR and best of 5 sets, he did win on FD, which unlocks Smashville again for him to pick. So I expect us to see Smashville for game 4 and then, you know, potentially game 5.
Yeah, depending on what happens. But I do feel like Tru4 is going to try to make this quick. He maybe seems tired. He has pools tomorrow. He wants to end this as quick as possible.
Oh, yeah.
We'll reach him up from, like, underneath the Smashville platform. That's funny.
It's a beautiful, beautiful area. And then just the fact that he has that platform, too, as a help, not just, you know, when he's being juggled above stage, but in those edge guarding situations, not having to go down to the ledge snap level to be caught by these Ryu dares, going to probably help him in his recovery. A lot of patience, recognizing the fact that Pixl was very clearly, confidently baiting there, right? When he's just standing there with his back, he's like, he's looking for something.
Yeah, he's standing there like perfect shielding and then punishing.
Yeah. We just, again, looking for the very tips of these fairs and back airs. That time, though, doing an empty hop grab.
He pressed the button out of it. He's not going to get a hit out of that. That definitely would have taken the stock.
Oh, yeah, that would have been very, very scary for him. But here we go.
No, we're not going to go for it. He was too far.
We are going to have a ledge control situation, though. Tru4 not actually going to be able to hold on to it, though. The Shoryuken poking right above the stage. Oh, again,
air
another
dodge.
clean
No
air dodge.
tech gonna come in. He was probably expecting like not the underneath part of the smash roll, but like the more inward slanted part.
And there is that one tricky wall on Smash Roll as well that you can't even tech against, right? Like it's a tiny little bit where the edges, the corners meet. Very scary place to be. Oh, just focuses right through that. Not able to get anything more than the initial punch.
So I wonder how hard. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go on. Yeah.
No, I'm just wondering how hard Tru4 is going to start going after these edge guards. He's already got him at 50%. He's going to try to end this now. Oh, my.
Well, Pixl was the one who was looking to end it immediately. But, yeah, finding himself a very favorable DI. Going to be able to close him out with that down air immediately.
Yeah.
Got a lot of patience.
So Pixl definitely still has some fight left in him, but he's going to try to end this right now again.
No jump Monado, so not the confidence to leap out into the last zone like normal.
Yeah, Pixl's definitely playing around him right now. He understands like one hit from Pixl can be a lot of damage. As I say it, works up almost, I think, 40% on one conversion.
Tru4 playing a very interesting baiting neutral now with his jump. Right?
Dash attack not being punished.
He's definitely starting to recognize that his aerials can be punished by Pixl. That Pixl knows how to place himself and do out of shield stuff. So instead, he's not always going for an aerial. There's a lot of empty jumps mixing in too, and then some grabs as well. Trying to widen the spread. But it's so scary because if Pixl catches him in one of those empty jumps.
Okay, shield offline. This is when it gets scary. Oh, get off me.
Oh, there we go. Catching the spot dodge that time.
Trying to catch him with these fairs. Getting with the back air on the roll get up. Shulk's back air is so good for that. Barely going to get missed by that fair.
Finding himself a pivot grab back throw. And
oh,
gets the
from
very
the
tip
depths!
of Ryu's head. Wow.
From the depths. The fair just going all the way down.
Oh
Such a big...
That was such clean awareness of his hitboxes, right? Being able to throw out that forward air, knowing it was going to go into that blast zone.
That was such a good call out. Yo, look at him. He's so happy. All of our Cal Poly brethren over there, they're popping off for him. True, his heart's probably pounding. He's like, oh, okay, we're done. Oof.
I mean, I'm sure he saw bits of Losers Finals. He was aware, and especially having